Hi, how you doing? It's me, your local Kirby player here. In an attempt to make my inability to focus on writing any videos because I've been playing Kirby into a positive, I'm going to make a Kirby video. Also just because I like Kirby. Kirby's great, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through all of these and just be putting all of these copy abilities into tier list. So starting off, we've got Ice here. I like Ice. I'm not ashamed to admit that I like Ice. It doesn't have all that many moves, all things considered. It only has... Okay, it's got a couple. It's got a bunch of moves, actually. I just don't use them because... I didn't know you could do that! Alright, so this is an easy S tier. Okay, it's gonna be going into an A tier because... S tier is going to be reserved for only the best of the best. I think that Ice is really cool. It's got some cool mechanics. I just think it can be really irritating to use sometimes, though, because I'm just bad. So I'm gonna put it in high A tier, honestly. Next up we have Hammer, which is... I hate Hammer, actually. Okay, that's unfair. I don't hate Hammer. I don't like Hammer. Hammer is alright, I guess. I don't really have much to say about it. I just kind of hate it, honestly. It's slow and really just not great to use. It doesn't really have many mobility things. It's got that, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it in B tier. C tier. Fighter, though. Fighter, easy S tier. Easy. Absolute. One of my favorite abilities in the game, honestly. The fact that I can just do this... No, wait, no, I did it wrong. Okay. That? The fact that that is possible and fairly easy to do is just insane, honestly. Easy S tier. I love this ability. It's really versatile, and just really good ability, honestly. It's both effective, fun, and good for bosses as well, which is what I'm going to be basing a lot of these on. But Fighter is good at, like, everything. It doesn't have... Okay, it has a sort of aerial movement, but that really doesn't count. But easy S tier. Wing is insane. Also, I'm just really bad at using it, so unfortunately, you don't get to see its true potential, but it's really good for speedruns, or so I've heard. The movement, the aerial movement is great. I hate the hat, though. I just hate everything about it. And honestly, it's neat. It's neat. I don't like the just normal B move. I think it's stupid. I'm gonna put it in B. I don't know why I said B move. It's one button. So Wing goes in B tier. Ninja. This is another S tier, honestly. I love this. This ability is sick. We come to the same normal one attack, which is basically the same thing, honestly. And I'm cognizant of that. Here it just feels better to use. Like, not by much. I don't like it. But, like, it's fun, at least. You've got the same thing you can do with Fighter. It's just harder to do here, and you can only really do it a couple times. Honestly, not much to say about this one. I think it's just brilliant, honestly. Water's not going into S tier. I like the hat. Okay, actually, Water's really nice, honestly. I like its run. I like the spin thing. I just think that's cool. That's a nice touch. This is neat, although I like being able to angle that in later games, or unless that was just poison. I could be wrong. This move is amazing. I just love it. The normal attack is kind of underwhelming, but honestly, this is going to be an A tier. solid ability all around, and just really nice, honestly. I like it. I like it a lot. High jump F tier. High jump is probably one of the worst abilities in the game. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm not even... Do I even have to explain why I hate it? 'Cause, like, I mean, like... I'm not even gonna give it no, that's an F tier. That's a really easy F tier. Tornado is gonna be going into D tier. It's neat in concept. It's got cool movement, I guess, but like you also can't control it. Meh. I don't think it's a good one. I'm gonna put it in D tier probably. That sounds about right. Bomb. I like Bomb, honestly. Like, I'd never choose to use it over something better, like Fighter, but like, it's better than Wing. I like it better than Wing, at least. So I'm going to be putting it in probably an A tier, honestly. I like Bomb. It's neat. Not the most useful one for getting around places, but packs a big punch, and I just really like it. Spear. This is a high A tier. Very high A tier. I love this ability. Actually, I don't know if it's... I think it's good enough to go into S tier, actually. I mean, the Waddlecopter alone... That's not what it's called. The Spearcopter alone is... honestly enough to put it up into the high tiers by itself, but then with the ability to throw the spears, it's not like the best on stationary targets. Honestly, I just really like it. The hat's kind of boring, and I don't really get the inspiration behind it. Is it like a King DDD inspired thing? Which I guess that would make sense because the Waddle Dees do use the copter. Or they use spears, or at least the one does. I'm not sure if that's what it is, though. Honestly, S tier. S tier ability, honestly. And now, we get a room full of actually really good copy abilities, at least to me. Spark, definitely one of my favorites. I love Spark. If you don't love Spark, get away from me. Don't speak to me ever again. The amount of cheese you can do is a little ridiculous. Like, you can just pull a Hollow Knight Dung Defender and just juggle him forever if you could continue to shake your controller, or, like this is easy. I can just do it standing. I don't even have to do anything. And I can just... Like it's that easy. Oh, that's even better. Just pressing the one button, honestly. So I think I'm gonna give that one an A tier. I love the ability. It's not the best for movement, though, so that's a drawback. Beam, B tier. Like, it's the classic, the beam ability. It's beam. I don't know what you want from me. It's just beam. Like, it's cool. I guess. I guess. Like, beam is probably the most average ability of them all. So I'm just gonna put it in B tier. Whip is a D tier. It's cool in theory, sure. It feels... Honestly, I feel like this one's lack of movement options hurts it more than other ones, because, like, there's just nothing. The dash attack halts your movement and doesn't even put you anywhere useful. Grabs are kind of awful in this... like, grab moves just feel terrible to use, honestly. In this game, at least. And I just D tier, honestly. The hat's stupid as well. D tier. Moving on to a better ability, Parasol. Parasol is actually this one is great. I love Parasol, honestly. Quite honestly, I love it. I'm gonna put it in A tier just because it's not great for moving around, and it kind of messes me up whenever I'm trying to fall, but it's still a good ability. I really like it. The cheese strats you can do, like, okay, didn't mean to do that. Let's just push him into the corner, and, yep. Yeah, that's inescapable, if I'm not mistaken. So Parasol, unfortunately, has no hat. But I really like the Parasol ability. It does good damage, honestly. It's surprisingly good. Yep, that's inescapable. Alright, so it's surprisingly good, honestly, as an ability. Like, it feels like it shouldn't be, but it's really good. Oh, there he goes again. Oh. Oh. He just wants me to end his pain and suffering. Here, I'm sorry, man. No, I'm not. But yeah, there's not much to say about it, so just A tier, honestly. And the final ability in this, what, second room? Second room, I think. Stone. I hate this ability. I really do. Like, it has like 2 moves. Okay, well, okay, it's got like 6 moves. It's got exactly 6 moves. You've got that move, you got that move, you got that move, you got that move, which isn't really a move, it's just sliding. Am I forgetting something? You got that move too. Can't forget about Turbo Stone, I guess. Turbo Stone sucks, by the way. Oh. I really hate this ability. Like, the only thing I like about it is the uppercut. And honestly, I just think the uppercut's cool. Like, look at that. Also, you can just loop this guy to death. Like, I know that it's not the best, infinite gauging thing, but it's good. So, Stone is gonna be a C tier, unfortunately. Okay, I guess we're in the last room. Final room, starting off with Sword. I probably should have done this room first, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right. Sword is honestly getting an A tier from me. It's good. It's not great. Like, it's not game-breaking. It's nothing too special. It's Sword, though. And Sword is just the classic. I know I put Beam in B tier, but because of the same reasons, but at least this has a mobility option. Actually 2, sort of. And I think that really helps out, honestly. I just like it. I like it better than Beam, so A tier. Following up after that, Fire. This ability is hard for me to explain how I feel about. I think I like it. There are aspects of it that I do like, but then again, but there are aspects of it that I really hate. Like the spit, like, I feel like you should be able to move or something while doing it. Like, or something, honestly, at all. But I really like the Flame Charge, or whatever this is called. I don't care to look, honestly. I like some aspects of it. I hate that Flame Wheel attack. That Flame Wheel attack is stupid. This weird Inferno attack is really weird, and I don't think I like it. But overall, it's a nice ability, I think. It's B tier? I think I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's, yeah, I'm gonna put it in B tier along with Beam. It's the classic ability, you know. It's just fire. Needle is F tier because I hate Needle. I hate Needle so much. Needle is probably my least favorite ability. Nope, that's not true. Needle is one of my least favorite abilities. I don't like Needle very much. It's got a single movement ability that takes a really long time to set up, and its main form of attack is alright, I guess. It's comparable to Spark, but without the invincibility that Spark grants you, and yeah, I just hate it. Also, the hat makes me cry every time I see it. So, yeah, F tier. This is basically the only F tier, honestly. I just really hate, I hate Needle. Needle is the worst. Okay, it's not the worst, but it's terrible. Needle is not fun. So speaking of things that aren't fun, and speaking of F tiers, Leaf! I hate Leaf. I hate Leaf so much. And I want it to leave. It has, like, 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5 attacks. Okay, never mind. That's the same attack, so 4 attacks. If you wanted a main attack that is practical, no. This is your attack. This is your main attack, unless you hold the button, in which case it does this, which makes you slower, but also you damage enemies very slightly. You can do this, I guess. That's neat, I suppose. It does meager damage. I don't know what to say about it. There are 2 attacks that really... there are basically 2 attacks that function. Nope, there's 1 attack that functions, and it's Leaf Uppercut. It's not good. It's not a good ability, and it's the last F tier. It's the second F tier of the video, and also the last one. So let's not talk about that anymore. I hate it. Let's talk about Cutter, because Cutter is good. I like Cutter, I think. Cutter's nice, honestly. I wish it had a little bit more utility, but it's nice, honestly. Final Cutter is nice. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Because... I think that Final Cutter will pop it up to A tier, honestly. And I guess that's that? That's the last one. That's the last room. So that's... Honestly, I think that's everything that I really have to say. This Kirby game has a lot of really good abilities, and it also has a lot of really, really bad abilities. So let me know if you'd want to see more Kirby content in the future. I'd be happy to oblige, because I just love Kirby. And okay. And I'll see you in the next one. The next one, hopefully, if I ever get around to it, will actually also be somewhat Kirby related. It should be Kirby hypothetical Smash move set if I get around to recording that. which actually all of the moves can be recorded in this game if I'm not mistaken. Which is good because it's one of the easier games I can record. Aside from that, have a nice life, and I'll see you in the next one.